Hey, we're live and in color. I wonder what it would look like in a black and white cast. We should do that sometime. That'd be cool. This is your caster Triple Nipple, and I am here with my co-caster Wookie.
How you doing, Trip?
I'm doing pretty good. I am looking forward to watching my old team, Cats and Hats, play a new team, Peacekeepers. We were talking about it a little bit before the match, and there's not a whole lot of stats for Peacekeepers as this is their first season. But I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. They've played 5 games so far. They have beaten Mr. Nice Guys and Delta Squad, which are also 2 new teams. And they have lost to Fireteam Alpha, the Colettos, and Fury, which are a little more seasoned teams. So, you know, I kind of want to chalk that up to just them being less experienced than those other teams, and not necessarily a skill gap. I feel like map knowledge and stuff is more what's causing that. But they haven't been casted yet, so none of us have gotten to see how they play. So this is their first cast of the season. And Cats and Hats have been doing... Let's take a look. Haven't been keeping up with my old team. They've only played 2 matches so far, which is a little weird. I don't know how... did they skip a week already?
I don't know. It looks like they did. There's only 2 played matches coming out of Cats and Hats, I believe.
Yeah, and they have lost both of those. They lost to Sinister Pride and Hand of Death, all relatively in the same range, MMR-wise, those 3 teams. So, just not starting the season out very well, but, you know, that happens. I mean, I've seen other teams that should be on top, and they start off the season rough, so it's fine. But we are still waiting on map bans and a lobby and all of that fun stuff. So really, we're just kind of hanging out and talking. Let's talk about the new team, Peacekeepers. Let's look at their roster. Their roster consists of Nardu, Quick Please, Skater Zero, the Prozac, Devil Sam 1200, Evil Cartman, SVT2, and the White Death. I can tell you I've never played with any of these people, so I think, Wookie, you said you recognized a couple of their names?
Honestly, the only guy I recognize is Evil Cartman and Devil Sam. The rest I've never seen before. And Nardu, but that's really just because of the league chat.
Yeah, he has been around, but I don't think I've ever actually played with him.
I honestly have only played with Cartman before, and that was very brief.
All right, so we do have... You want to walk us through our bans, and I don't think our first map is up, so you want to walk us through all of that stuff?
Yeah, sure. So, map bans. Looks like Peacekeepers have decided to ban Quarantine Day. I guess, like you mentioned earlier, because they are a newer team, maybe they just don't feel comfortable playing Quarantine, but I know that they've only played it once and they lost, so clearly a deep-seated hatred for that map at the time, for the time being. Over on Cats and Hats side, we have a ban on Bazaar, and, you know, Bazaar is like one of my more enjoyed maps, but I'm looking at Cats and Hats' schedule this season, and they haven't played Bazaar at all.
I don't think they played it a whole lot last season either. I don't think it was one of their preferred maps. Yeah, they only played it 4 times all of last season, so...
Yeah, and they've only won it half of them. So, clearly Bazaar, not a team favorite from these guys.
Well, and it looks like our lobby is up on Nardu.
Yes, it is.
So our first map is going to be Cargo.
Cargo! Let's do some cargo, boys. That's the man impression. Let's do some cargo, boys.
It's pretty accurate. Yeah, I think, Cargo takes away the skill gap between knowing, map knowledge and all that, or at least minimizes it, right? You don't have to know all the angles that someone can be at. You don't have to know, if you're being flanked. It's just easier.
You can kind of fly by the seat of your pants on cargo, and you don't need very rigid strategy or attack plan when it comes to cargo. It's a lot more fluid and dynamic. So I think that's why the newer teams prefer to play it a little bit more often.
I mean, I fly by the seat of my pants on every map. That's the only way to play.
True, but there's something great about cargo in the sense that it's, in my opinion, the most immersive map for Onward, because I could imagine like a giant paintball arena with a similar setup.
See, and I've been asking for a speedball setup for,
Yes.
people say that it wouldn't work well because of the low time to kill, but I think that it would bring out the teamwork and coordination between teams, because if you're being shot at, you have to be in cover, and you have to call it out and have someone else shoot the person. You gotta, coordinate your smokes to move up the field. Like, I feel like someone should do it, and it would be good, and y'all would just understand what I want, okay?
Let me just tag the map creators really quick.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw earlier, but they love that. At least Chromie does. So yeah, I gotta say that this is Peacekeepers' first casted match. I don't know if you already acknowledged that or not, but yeah, this is their first time being casted, so I'm excited to see what they do. Cats and Hats, I think this is their first casted game this season.
I think you are right. And you said they just got a new pickup as well.
Yeah, they did. They got Rock's Nightmare. I've never seen this guy in the game before, but he literally joined the team about 5 minutes before the match started. So I wonder if we'll be seeing him today, playing for Peacekeepers.
I'm not sure if that's a new pickup or not, because I'm looking at their team page, and it says he's on cooldown from leaving Cats and Hats.
Oh,
but he's showing up,
really?
so I think it was just a misclick on their part. Let me look at the players on cooldown list real quick.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even see him on Peacekeepers, like on the website. I don't see him on the roster.
Mr. Nightmare is on cooldown from leaving Cats and Hats on February 14th. Yeah, I think there was just a misclick on the website. So I think he's fine. I think he's rostered.
Yeah. Interesting. The plot thickens. He leaves Cats and Hats to go play for Peacekeepers.
No, he's on Cats and Hats.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it says he just left today. So he says he's on cooldown on his own team. So, I don't know. It's fine.
The Onward website is just, it goes over my head sometimes.
I see TFH is in chat.
Hi, TFH.
He is cheering for the Cats.
Oh, got a little cat love.
I mean, Cats were definitely fun to play with all the time. So we got all 10 people in the lobby now. We have Nardu, Devil Sam 1200, Evil Cartman, Skater 0, and Quick Please for the Peacekeepers lineup. And Nutella, Guitar, Shane Naggins, Mr. Nightmare, and Shooter McEvans on the Cats and Hats side. So I'm ready to kick it off. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go too. I don't know what the holdup is. Maybe the new teams are just, trying to strategize, draw a bunch of lines on the board, and pray that it all works. Might be doing some last-minute strategizing. But yeah, back to what we said earlier about this being their first casted game for Peacekeepers. It's really hard for me to predict who's gonna come out on top on this one. I mean, like you said off stream, Cats haven't been doing all that great this season so far, and Peacekeepers have at least won a few games. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a really close game, really kind of even.
Yeah.
Peacekeepers don't have as much experience though as Cats and Hats do.
I think it's going to be very close, especially on the smaller maps. I think once cats move it to something larger, let's see. So Quarantine's banned and Bazaar is banned.
Might see some downfall.
I don't know what we'll see. But we're going to hop into round number 1 and we'll see what happens.
Be cool to see some Snow Peak.
I like Snow Peak. I'm glad it's back in the league.
I like Snow Peak too, but I don't like how similar the uniforms look.
I honestly just realized this season that they are actually different. One has blue camo.
Yeah.
Because I got close enough to someone to tell. I was like, what? Guitar Breaker does make it across the pipes, runs through the pre-fire, makes it to his spot. Looks like he's going to hang out in between the buildings there. Smoke's coming out from the Peacekeepers. Shooter McEvans guarding the tunnel. Got a nice little C4 there. Nutella and Nightmare taking up positions. We're going to kick on the lasers right off the bat, so chat doesn't have to beg for him. Shane Naggins on the south side looking right at the objective. Honestly, this is a pretty decent defense. They're going to let them get all the way up towards the objective, it looks like, but I mean, they've got it covered.
Yeah, I mean, they Peacekeepers are slowly pushing up, but I don't know if they're going to be ready for this strong defense coming down to Cats and Hats.
I think they're going to be a little confused. They're getting, all the way across the map towards the objective before they even see anybody. Devil Sam now is going to walk right into Nutella's line of fire. Yeah, one goes down. Nutella with some single fire, it sounds like, from his AKM. Quick Please is looking for the refrag, but the defenders are not moving around.
Skater is... Ooh, team kill from Nightmare. Takes out Nutella. Skater is sneaking up on Shooter. I don't think Shooter's ready. Oh,
Shooter misses with that C4. Ooh, and the objective is being capped right now.
Yep. Oh. Wow, I was not expecting a round 1 cap from Peacekeepers.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even remember seeing all of the cats go down. All of a sudden, it was just Shooter left, and I don't know what happened. Well, Peacekeepers kicked it off strong, taking 2 points on map number 1 right off the bat.
You know what it was is that team kill from Nightmare was what caused a lot of the chaos, I think.
Yeah, Nightmare. I don't know what Nutella was doing there because Amy's run into somewhere that was already being covered.
Yeah, I know. And then he spooked him, and then there's a team kill, and then DJ couldn't quite. Wait, who was that? Guitar didn't quite have an angle on the guy that took out Nightmare after the team kill. So it just kind of fell apart really quick for Cats and Hats on that defense. Unfortunately, that's how it goes with the team kill sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to shrug it off and say sorry into the mic and then keep moving,
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the tent will forgive you if you still win the round.
That's right.
Now, if you don't win the round, then I can't help you. You're definitely going to get an earful. I mean, that's your own fault at that point.
But yeah, this objective is so dangerous on round 1. Like this particular location is just like, you have to have like all your stuff together on this defense.
Yeah, and it really sets the tone for how aggressive you're going to be.
Well, you know what? You know what I mean.
Exactly. I feel like I've seen a lot of cargo matches where this is the round 1 objective. I don't know if that might be a bug or if it's just like really funny coincidence.
It might just be a coincidence, but I also want to point out that we didn't see any cats north of the objective on that defense. They were all south of it.
Yeah, they were held back by a lot.
And we're seeing a little bit different now from Peacekeepers. They're moving up into that center container, looking through the crack. They're holding some pretty tight angles. I think we're going for a massive smoke barrage. A grenade does come out. Is going to catch. No, it does not catch him.
Whoa.
Wow.
Almost found guitar.
Peacekeepers are running around trying to find any kind of kills. Quick, please find Shane through the door on building 1. Flash is coming out. Ooh, frag's coming out. Not catching anything. Nardu walking out into the smoke to redirect it.
Great.
Nardu finds Shooter under the pipes. The callouts are pretty on point for Peacekeepers.
Yeah, they really are. Nardu.
Ooh, and a trade comes out.
Yeah, Nardu was on top of those callouts. That was great. That went down.
Devil Sam finds another one through
matter.
that crack.
4 or 3 down. 4 or 3
Doesn't
down.
matter though because there's just one left, Mr. Nightmare. The good news is Mr. Nightmare doesn't. He won't team kill anyone because he's the only guy alive.
Yeah, but they are looking right at him. They missed the cross, though. He gets a little quieter. He could probably sneak up and grab a few from this backside.
That would be some great redemption.
I'm on the left side.
Oh,
needs
he's
to get a kill on the
talking.
board.
He's talking to nobody.
No.
He gave. I don't know if they heard that.
Ooh.
The flank is coming. The flank is coming. Devil Sam takes him down. A nice pinch from Peacekeepers. Peacekeepers coming out strong, man.
No kidding.
You know, I'm honestly very impressed. Their communication is on point. You know, they're always talking. They're giving good call outs. It's not just talking, it's good call outs. I'm impressed. I don't know how long they've actually been playing together as a team, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta listen to the rest of the team with their communication. I was only listening to Nardu, but everything Nardu was saying was right in terms of call outs and instructions for the team.
Well, and they immediately called out that he was down and rotated. I mean, their skill might not be there, but their play style and their mentality is what you expect out of a top tier team. I mean, they've got that reaction down.
Yeah, I just realized I have played with Quick Please a few times now that I think about it, and he's a pretty good player. Quick Please is on the Peacekeepers team. For those that don't know. All right, we have a new objective. This is one of my favorite objectives.
You like
Not
the
gonna lie.
south-north objective?
The South-North objective, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a word salad, but yes, this one is probably the most intense to defend and attack. It could go either way.
Well, let's see which way it goes as we hop into round number 3. Possibly map point for Peacekeepers.
Isn't that crazy? Round 3, we're already on match point with a new team.
I mean, at this point, right, you're thinking kills only. We don't even need the cap. Like,
Right.
you don't have to risk anything. You just have to get picks. Cats and
You know,
Hats
I
now
wouldn't be-
pushing out. Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go for that cap, though. They probably want to, like, climb back a bit on the leaderboard, and that 5 and 0 might help them a lot.
Ooh, flash coming out. Guitar is in a very exposed spot.
And his gun's not even... He's not ready. Okay, there we go. Now he's ready.
They're moving around a lot in that smoke. Guitar's just kind of waiting. Devil Sam peeks the corner, shoots at something.
He's trying to go prone.
Look at
there we
those
go.
call-outs, man. So
Yeah.
good. Shooter walks right, or Quick Please walks right into Shooter. C4 goes off, doesn't catch anything. Shooter now looking for Devil Sam through the crack. He finds him.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, if you're thinking maybe we could cap that's out of the question now. You definitely have to get some kills on the board before you can start capping or anything. I mean, right now, Cats and Hats still have 5 up.
Shooter's on a flank now. I think if he checks the tunnel, he should have a pretty good, just easy kill here. And here it comes. Here comes the tunnel peek. Shooter gets him in the back, but not before he gets Shane on the objective. Wow.
Wow. That timing is just impeccable. Nutella, I don't really see people run an AKM, but Nutella seems to like it.
I think Nutella and Mr. Nightmare both run. Nope, he's not running that. On single fire too. Where'd that grenade go?
In a CQB heavy map. That's brave.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, the AKM does not let you put a foregrip on it, so therefore the recoil is higher. Most people opt for the AK-12 or the G36C because you can put a foregrip on both of those, or the G3 Auto in rifleman class. Nardu's trying to come out the door, but Nutella's right there. Ooh, Nutella doesn't find him. Shooter finds Evil Cartman. Nardu finds Nutella, but Mr. Nightmare gets the refrag.
There we go. Cats and the Hats are still in it.
Putting points on the board. Here we go. Shooter with 5 kills. Nardu also with 5 kills, tied for first place, 5 and 2 each.
Yeah, both of those guys are definitely carrying the match for each respective team, I gotta say.
Both those are the captains of both teams.
That's good. You always like to see the team captain doing really well. I have a feeling, though, Peacekeepers are gonna mount a very strong defense on this south-north objective.
What do you call it? I
don't
can
know
hear
what
the
to call it
snark in your
anymore.
voice when you say south-north.
I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah,
It's just-
I don't know.
it's funny.
I don't know.
I don't know. I find it funny.
I mean, you could call it like South Red or South Red container, but there's also like a red container on the
other
south side, right by the objective. So like, I don't know.
We'll call it Bob.
Okay.
Objective Bob.
You could do like North 1 and 2, and then you just have to determine which one is 1 and which one is 2.
To be totally honest, I don't remember if Mayhem has a word for this objective or not.
Oh, we don't have names for most objectives.
We don't either. I just mean, like, I don't know if we call it like North A or North B or something, but
Round number 4.
you know the danger of this objective is that you can cap it from the dark room next door, just right there in the corner. So I don't know if Cats in the Hats are aware of that or not.
Oh, Cats are crossing heavy. They were trying to push all 5, it looked like.
Wow,
middle back left, watching it.
I don't like this approach at all.
Not without smokes. Now they're just standing there.
Yeah.
They're all trying to get him. There we go. Nutella finds 1.
I'm down, but not that
Wow.
I'm not going for you just now. Hold
He's gonna get revived though, isn't he? Yeah. Quick Please is going to revive Nardu.
Rest comes out.
He's peeking.
Teams are still even,
on.
5-5.
Back to my spot.
Sorry.
A smoke finally comes out from Guitar. Not really. He didn't. He didn't relocate the first smoke. That didn't really go anywhere. I wonder why. But
Don't let them get
oh, now he is. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Nardu moving up to the barrels. I don't know about this approach.
This is a ballsy approach by Cats and Hats. I don't know if I would do this type of approach with, match point on the line. Who, that grenade found them in that red container or something like that? Man, that would have been devastating.
I mean, just a C4 from Nardu or something would be like super devastating. Oh, anything.
Yeah, anything with explosives in it.
Does look like the drum mags have been passed out on the Cats and Hats side. Shooter has a drum mag.
Wow. You know, if Devil Sam just flanks a little bit, he might encounter all three of them. Across the map. Oh, but he finds guitar. Nutella tries to refrag it, but no such luck.
They are stacked up on this corner.
Right? Meanwhile...
I mean, like, one low, one high, hand signals. This is...
One grenade and all they line up
Wow.
like that. Ugh.
Oh, no, don't go for the rest.
No.
Okay, jeez, I thought he was going to just peek out and go for it.
Poor Cats and Hats. Ooh. Nutella found quick please, but then Devil Sam refragged him. So now it's just one guy with Cats and Hats. And the whole team knows exactly where he is.
Yeah, he really needs to rotate. He needs to leave that smoke.
But he's not gonna. He's gonna stick to it. This is his smoke now. Nobody else's.
He's in
Oh,
yellow
good.
room.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, he does have 3 minutes on the board, so anything's possible, right? Although once he shoots,
Whew. Skater's
once
just
he
watching the
shoots,
door.
he's gonna be. There it is.
Peacekeepers taking map 1 with a 4-1 victory.
That is a commanding lead on map 1 for a new team. Like, Cats and Hats have been in the season since season 7, or in the league. Sorry,
6 or 7. Season around now? We're on 9. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Peacekeepers take map 1 on their own map choice. And we'll see what Cats pick. Quarantine and Bazaar both being out.
Downfall looks like it might be picked.
I don't know if Cats like Downfall.
Subway.
That's a possibility.
I would be happy with some Subway play. You still get that close quarters action like Cargo, but you got some more corridors and a bit more range on some of the other
You were
sections.
right. We're going to Subway.
Yes! I love Subway. I love most of the maps, but there's only a few that I don't like.
I like Subway. I like it now a lot more than before when it only had the 2 entrances to the objective.
Yeah.
Set up some fancy cameras now while we wait. It is the downstairs objective, as you saw on the little mini screen.
And as a caster, Subway is just a little less annoying than Tanker is. So I'll take Subway any day.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either. I just kind of jump around to first person cam a little bit more often.
So this is Cat's map pick. What is the Cat's stats on? Let's see.
Cats, I don't know. They don't. Oh, it's their third most played map. So they only have a 33% win rate on it, though.
And what about Peacekeepers? Have they played Subway at all? They played it twice, won it once. Exactly 50% win rate on the rounds and on the map. So, it's anybody's game. I don't really know.
It could go either way.
I don't know if either of these teams rock shields either, which shields and C4 are like the turning factors on this object or on this map, in my opinion.
Hands down,
The
yeah.
the more of that you can cram into the map, the better off you are. Fly over here to this spawn and set up my camera. That. And it doesn't look like we have any swap outs. Still the same teams on both
Same
sides.
lineup?
Same lineups. Yep. So we are hopping in to map number 2, round 1.
Alright guys, be safe, have fun.
Let's see what we
Fuck 'em
got.
up.
We've got a bolt action
Guys, when y'all get there,
with
go
the
ahead and
hollow
let it go
2x
there.
magnifier and a suppressor on the cat side with Shane.
Progress into the tunnel.
Guitars
Oh my
rocking the
goodness.
SIG 553. A lot of
Oh,
weapons
man.
here that just aren't, you know,
Yeah,
used.
Yeah. I want to commend them for their original thinking, I guess, when it comes to loadouts, but there's a reason that people don't use those guns, especially on a map like Subway. Like a bolt action.
Skater
I really
Zero
question.
has a Molotov, so I want to see that go off. But he hasn't lit it. He's not walking around with a lit Molotov, which is, you know, the only way to use a Molotov, honestly.
Honestly. Who has time to light it in the heat of the battle, you know?
Just checking out
never
these
do.
loadouts here. I'm just flying around looking at people's loadouts. I'm just like curious now what these guys are doing. And the approach here looks like 2 south stairs, 2 north stairs, and 1 underneath. And all of the defense is set up on the platform. There's nobody guarding in the basement. There's no one guarding the main platform. No one guarding the stairs.
You know, we at Onward VRML don't shame loadouts. We do, however, find it hilarious. I gotta say, Devil Sam with the suppressor on the G36 is kind of hilarious.
Ooh, Skater just getting out of that line of fire. Shooter rounds the corner. Here comes the Molotov. Nope, he just dropped it. There's no more Molotov.
Damn it,
They've got 2 guys here just waiting to kill him, and frag coming out. Not. It's hard to throw frags in the low tunnels, man. You can't get enough arc on him. You gotta like just bean him fastball. Oh, but Shooter gets Skater.
Ooh, quick please watched his friend die. You know, it's always kind of like awkward when you watch your battle buddy die right in front of you. You're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't peek that.
I don't know where to watch it. Looks like they're coming down the stairs. Devil Sam finds 1. He finds 2 on the south approach. Shooter goes
Nice.
down in the tunnel. Quick, please. 3 cats down. Confirmation shots from Devil Sam with the pistol. Now it's all up to Mr. Sniper Rifle and Mr. M16.
Mr. Sniper. It all comes down to you. Oh, and he has a suppressor on it. I didn't even
I
notice
mean,
the first
like-
time around.
We know that it's doable. We know Caltrop can kill people.
I mean, unless you're Caltrop, don't even bother. I'm sorry.
But he's also two-handing the weapon, and I mean it's like a one-hit kill, right? Say everything goes well, you get a kill, and then someone refrags you because you can't reload or reset fast enough, you know?
Yes. My counterpoint would be just run a shotgun with slugs. You still
Ooh.
have just the same amount of,
That is also
Lethality.
true.
and you could shoot faster.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left. They are huddling up in a train car, planning their next approach. All of the defense sitting downstairs, holding their positions. I mean, the
Yeah.
Peacekeepers, like, their defense they've got a very good discipline.
Yeah, they have solid defense. Nobody's flanking. Nobody's getting antsy. They're all holding their positions, minimizing their peaks. Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, I just gotta say, I don't see this approach going well. I mean, if you're on the main platform and you have to go down the stairs, that's already a bad approach, regardless of what weapon you have. It's a bad approach.
And not only. Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean when it's just you, it's all right if you have someone poking at them from like the downstairs or something, or you're coming down both stairs at the same time. But when you're just gonna funnel down, I mean, you killed 5 people with the C4.
One of my more glorious moments. That was so funny. I peeked that corner, not expecting to see 5 guys around the corner.
This is the end. This is the Mission Impossible laser scene right here, and they're just gonna walk right over it. Nutella finds one.
Wow. See, Peacekeepers have good discipline when it comes to crashing. They seem to have good situational awareness, and so now these guys are engaged. Like, look at that. Double Sam revives quick, please. Nutella and Shane are just kind of stuck on these stairs, and they just, I don't know.
40 seconds left.
At that point, I'd rotate, but there's no time. They got to commit.
What you do is you bust in and send one guy facing one direction, one guy facing the other. Oh, there they go,
Oh, wow.
Nutella gets killed twice. Evil Cartman finds the backside of them. Peacekeepers take their first point on map number 2.
Interesting play by Nutella, just booking it inside. It's almost like he just kind of gave up.
You know, I've always wondered, I haven't actually had time to try it, but if you smoked out the stairs, right? And you crossed down to the tracks and proned over to the objective, can you cap from a prone position on the tracks? Like right here at the edge of the this like little platform?
I don't think you can. I think if anything, you have to be on the ramp.
Because I would love to see someone like crawl either like from the tunnel and like prone their way down the tracks and get to the objective. You know, I just want to see someone cap it and everyone be like, wait, what? Like, how did they get there? You know?
That is worth investigating, but I have a feeling that you have to be on the ramp. Just next to it. Although, if you can, that'd be hilarious. Like, if someone's, sitting at the soda machine, just having, like, one of the defenders is on the soda machine or in the corner.
Or just smoke it out enough and then if you could just stand there on the tracks, like, they're going to be pre-firing the smoke on the objective, not looking at the tracks. Just hold your hands out over the edge of the platform there and just type in I don't know, man. I feel like that's where the next great cap needs to be.
Well, I guess you should do it on SMC, Trip.
I don't think I'd ever get that close to the objective. I think we just kill everybody at that point.
Yeah, I don't think Mayhem could either. We just murder everybody. Unless James is playing, it's not going to happen.
All right, let's look at these loadouts. I'm checking out the cats and hats. We've got the TAR. We've got a G36, an AKM, an AK-12, and an SKS. We do have a C4 on shooter. Let's see what he does with it.
These are some funky loadouts. An SKS is interesting. But of course it's coming from the same player that uses an AKM on semi-auto. So I mean, I'm kind of surprised he isn't just gonna roll with an AKM on semi.
Cats are still planning out their defense here a little bit. They're placing, the shooter is busy placing people where they need to go. Skater 0 almost catching Nutella as he comes out of the I don't know, what do you call that? The service tunnels?
The stairs?
Yeah,
he came up the stairs.
Yeah, but what do you call that exit?
Oh.
Because like you can exit the service tunnel at the downstairs. So what do you call that one? I don't think we have a name for it.
I'd have to kill you.
I just say follow the tracers and just start pulling the trigger. So those are my pro level call outs right there.
I'm impressed with how far push up Guitar is. He might actually catch Skater here on his pursuit of Nutella. I know Skater's going for Nutella right now. He's just trying to get the kill.
Oh yeah,
trying to get the
he's
angle.
focused, and there's the shot.
Oh!
Nutella needs to turn around and just get this kill.
Yeah, Nutella is having some situational awareness problems here. He's razor focused on those south stairs.
I mean, if he just
Doesn't notice
quick peeked out this door, he'd have a headshot on
I
the
know.
Skater. But
Oh,
he
no.
lets his friend die.
Now he turns around. Skater knows where he is. Oh, yikes.
The single fire is not working very well.
No, it's not. Especially in these close quarter battles. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
I think Nutella got a little nervous there. Started pre-firing everything.
I mean, just take an AKM, guys. You can put a foregrip on it. Evil Cartman.
AK-12?
Coming. AK-12. You're right. That's what I meant. Evil Cartman coming out of the service tunnels with a shield. Check it for that C4. Checking
Look
all
at
those,
that.
Look at all those corners. He
Now-
knows.
Yeah, and now we know that they do have a shield player. It's Evil Cartman. Wow, he's looking everywhere for C4. Not seeing it. Waving off his friend Nardu here. Like, nope, let me check it out first. Don't come out.
They are using hand signals, and I love it.
Right. It's really one of the reasons I love my index.
He's in the left corner. He's on his closest inlet.
I mean, these call-outs. Not there, Nardu. The call-out was good. The understanding was not there.
Not quite there. I mean, hey, it's good to pre-fire that corner regardless, in case someone was there.
Nardu peeks it, gets the kill in a trade. Rez comes out. Confirmation comes out.
Man, if only
Devil Sam picks up another. Oh man, it's all up to shooter now.
defenders had put C4 on that tunnel exit. Oh, well, I spoke too soon.
A little early on the C4.
Yeah. That almost could have taken a lot of them out if he didn't do it so early.
Yeah,
but
like right
man.
now he would have got 3.
Yeah.
Shooter takes down 1, but cannot stop the entire team. Evil Cartman falls off the map in a question
Man.
mark kill. And
Peacekeepers. Wow, they're looking good.
They are. They certainly are. I just like it. I mean, you know, their callouts are great. Even on this map where it's like harder, you know, it's harder to
Absolutely.
name everything. Kind of like on Bazaar, right? You guys have names for every single building. Most teams
Yeah.
don't do that. So you've got to go with a, you know, closest object and then relative to that, something that they can pick up easily. And
Yeah, landmark plus cardinal direction. But it's really hard on Subway. It's 3 stories
It is.
deep. I mean, there's not really any landmarks. So like, oh yeah, by the subway train. Oh, which one?
But his callouts were perfect. He was like, he's in the
Yeah.
first inlet here on the left. And I'm like, oh, I know exactly where that is. That's great. And they can make these up on the
True.
fly. Like, that's great.
By the way, camera 9 if you need a OBJ cam.
Oh, okay. Is that what the other casters told you to do? Because I would put 0.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've been casting with Nightfire, and he likes camera 9.
I don't know why. It's not any easier to hit than 0.
I know.
Like, I don't know. Also, I agree. Snooperfax is in chat, and he says if he closes my eyes, Wookie sounds like Sleepy with less puns. I
I'll take that
totally
as a
agree.
compliment.
Totally agree. Yes, this is Wookie casting. Wookie and Trip. Apparently, all our American casters sound the same.
I wonder how Cats and Hats are going to answer back here, because I mean, they have to answer back with something.
You know, I feel like this objective is just a little more difficult on both
Yeah.
sides. Both sides, right? It's harder to defend and it's harder to attack. It's just unpredictable because, like, you can't have people hang out on the objective. Your defense on the objective is spread out, so you have to like check all your corners as you're coming in. They could have moved from the spawn to all the way to the north stairs. They could be all the way at the top of the south stairs. Like, really knowing where you can meet them and where you need to be ready is probably going to determine who wins this match.
Yeah, this objective is definitely a tactical nightmare if you're trying to attack and if you're trying to defend, because like you said, if you are near the objective, then you're super exposed. So that means you got to spread out a bit, and that means the attackers don't really know where you're going to come from. So this might be Cats and Hats' opportunity to take a few kills and then cap.
What? That's the one. That's the fucking hallway you were talking about.
For some reason, Evil Cartman is running all the way down this hallway.
I don't know.
What is happening here? Well, all right, we'll see how that works out for Peacekeepers. Seems a little extended, but
You know, the thing about this objective is, like, there's nowhere that you can sit and be in cover that you have eyes on the objective because of where you can cap it. You can cap it from behind the map. You can cap it behind the Coke machine pillar. So
yeah.
if you're watching one, you're not watching the other. And if, you know, chaos ensues, smokes happen, then you're like, oh, I've got it. That's when you're going to get capped on. Where
Yeah,
are the
I hate
cats?
this as a defender. Honestly, you feel very confident that you're defending this, and then next thing you know, someone capped up from under your nose.
I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I got an ace on G-Men on this objective last night, so I feel pretty good about it.
Nice. You should. G-Men are really good.
They're doing it again, though. They're stacking up. If you take a look at camera 1 on these south stairs.
I just don't understand the appeal to stacking up like this. Like, it's good to have a battle buddy, but just have one battle buddy. You don't need 3 or 4.
I mean, sometimes I can understand the stacking. I do like to just, you know, sometimes be like, all right, we're just going to push real hard this way. And once you get certain spots, you have a guy peel off, and you just keep peeling off until you flanked him. But
Yeah, but my issue here is that they're just grouped way too tight. Like, I could kill all of them with one magazine. Easy.
and they're not watching coordinating angles.
Yeah, they're watching the same angles. I think that's why I'm getting triggered watching this.
But they're not going to have to deal with anybody until Devil Salmon Skater 0 in the objective tunnel. And then, what's his face over there? Evil Cartman
Yeah.
on the opposite end of the platform. But really, if the other two on the north stairs kind of draw fire and just make a lot of noise and distraction, I think the three on the south have a good chance of just kind of walking up, grabbing these two in the tunnel, and capping behind the pillar.
You know, it's actually ironic because Cats and Hats are approaching from Peacekeepers' weakest angle.
Well, that was a double kill. Like an instant double kill. They literally lined up. They both died on the first bullet.
Hey, that 7.62 is no joke.
Oh, man. There goes all the
Well,
distraction.
look how close Cats are right now on the north approach, or south approach, sorry. And they're all so tightly grouped. This is infuriating. Take some cover.
Oh, he dropped his gun. He dropped his gun.
Oh, his buddy grabbed it for him.
There's the kill. There's the kill. 1, 2.
I got 2 of them, but I'm down. There's another one. There's another one. Right behind
Yeah, the call out right there pretty much ended it.
Good shit.
Oh, poor Shane. Trying to get the confirm and can't even get it. Those rails are difficult, you know? Like, if you go down on the rails, sometimes you can't access your radio and call for help. Same with the stairs. So Subway can be a very tricky map if you are downed. You can't call for help sometimes.
And they also are made out of adamantium and block grenades.
Yeah.
100%.
Everything. C4, grenades,
Yeah.
you name it.
Peacekeepers are leading strong. We're at 7-1.
We are on match point right now for the series. This is madness. Peacekeepers, new team. They are doing great against a more veteran team, a bit more experience under their belts, but the tactics coming out of Peacekeepers are just something you would expect to see in a higher level team.
Where are Peacekeepers now in the rankings? They're at 34th worldwide with an 1150, and Cats and Hats don't even have their 3 matches in yet, so they don't have an MMR for the season yet.
Well, it's not looking good, Trip. Not for Cats and Hats and the leaderboard, I'll say that.
Yeah,
I mean,
like right now, Peacekeepers is they're 2 below Riot, 3 below Cold Steel. So I mean that gives you a better idea of where they're at in the rankings. Got a message from the captains. We are going to go to a 10-minute timeout. Looks like Cats are having some tech difficulties, so we're going to go to intermission, and we will be right back. And we're back, hopping into round number 4 on map number 2. Can Cats and Hats defend this objective against the Peacekeepers, who have been doing very well?
They did sub in a new player. So Cats and Hats brought in Platty. Shooter giving out defensive positions. Hopefully it pays off this time. I would like to see Cats and Hats at least get, you know, a few points on the board.
See if Platty can find... No, it doesn't look like anyone's coming through the overpass.
Shooter's throwing C4, kind of... Oh, yeah, I don't know if that's ideal location. Maybe it'll pay off. C4 on camera too.
That might work.
It might.
Depends. He's been blowing all of his C4s early.
Yeah.
Oh, here they come.
You know, they have a pill for that.
Down the overpass. See, there it was.
Oh my
Premature
goodness.
C4. Skater 0 and Devil Sam coming down the overpass now. Platty just waiting for him. Takes down one. That burst just finishes him off. The FAMAS.
Such a strange weapon. I don't understand people who use FAMAS.
Peek in the trade. And it goes the way of Peacekeepers, but I don't know if the res is going to come out for him.
See, Exhibit A, folks, why the FAMAS is dumb. Because people think, oh, burst rifle, 3 bullets, that's really good, but that trade...
Pull the trigger until they're dead.
Yeah,
Just hold it down.
Exactly. Gator is still alive after a 3-round burst, so that's my argument against FAMAS. Case closed.
Here comes a knife confirmation. You just knifed your buddy. That was the wrong body.
His friend.
Wrong body.
Oh, no.
Don't-
Skater's
no.
trying so hard not to laugh right now, I think. I can't focus on that. I gotta go over here and just see what Nardu's up to.
They coming up the stairs?
Yeah, the service tunnel stairs. Whatever you want to call them. The red tube stairs. I don't know.
Oh, they're coming up the platform. Or the basement
Yeah,
stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going up to the platform.
Guitar's just walking by a Skater 0.
Oh, man. I wonder if Nardu is going to see Shooter McEvans.
I don't know if he can until he, like, stands up. Which is super risky.
Yeah, he might run into a bullet. Nardu might find... Oh. Oh. Oh, trade comes out between Nardu.
Gimme.
Quick is going to be there on a quick revive, though. Another C4. Where'd that come from?
I don't know who set that one off. Guitar's now coming in from the backside. Ooh, if he would have stayed up there, he would have had a much better approach. He doesn't find the kill. Mr. Nightmare finds Nardu.
Oh my goodness, Evil Cartman revived Skater while Guitar was distracted. So Skater is up now.
Oh man, Mr. Nightmare, last man standing on the, well, not last man standing, but definitely the last one near the objective. It's a 2v2 now.
This flank from Nutella might get heard by them. Yeah, I think they're going to hear him.
Shots ringing out from Mr. Nightmare. Nutella just needs to peek this corner. He's got a clean shot onto the shield.
I know, he's taking too long to peek it.
He's
Driving
slow
me
scanning,
nuts.
slow scanning.
Come on. Just peek it a little bit more.
I know you can hear them talking.
Right?
Dead to dead, Nutella
wow,
with the clutch.
My goodness. Good job, Nutella. I'm so happy to see Cats in the Hat still in it. 3-1.
Getting a 1 point on map number 2. Can they hold on?
Wouldn't that be something if they hold on, you know, get 3 more unanswered points, win Subway, move on to the series decider? Man, that would be quite a game.
I mean, they could definitely get 2 points here. It's North Stairs objective.
Oh, if they get a cap, that would be huge.
I don't know.
I think that sub was a good call, bringing in another player from the team. It may, reinvigorate the team spirits a bit, raise some morale.
I guess I wonder how objective conscious Peacekeepers are on this objective. Like how dangerous it is to just not even be able to see that corner.
Mm-hmm.
From either direction. I mean, you can cap from the north stairs, but if you come up through the platform, you can cap from this other wall. And so, like, I mean, if you take a look at camera one, if they get up to there and you're back in the, Coca-Cola area trying to defend the stairs, you're gonna get capped on too. So once you're the last man standing, you just gotta basically just take the shot. You gotta run around and see.
There's, two dangerous corners for sure on this objective, and it's tricky. It's tricky. I think this is definitely a bit more biased towards attackers, so let's see if Cats and Hats can pull it off.
Carmen, we're gonna be off if somebody's right. No,
Let's see if they can pull a cat out of their hat,
somebody's right here.
like a magician would do. Nah, I don't know.
Nardu is giving his team the information they need about if someone calls that they're capping, run around this corner and just go for it. Where did that C4 go? I lost it.
Camera 2.
Camera 2. Aha!
Not the best placement, but I doubt if Cats and Hats will actually notice.
Oh, Skater's gonna kill himself. Camera 1.
I'm watching it.
He's gonna throw it and it's gonna hit. I'm calling it. It's either gonna hit the wall right in front of him or the dumpster right in front of him. It's not gonna make it over it.
It's gonna hit some kind of invisible hitbox, but Cats and Hats aren't even using that approach at all.
They are not. They're coming out the. Oop, that's not what I wanted. South. Nope. Yep. South stairs with a shield. And 2 shooters, and then they've got 2 more downstairs on the platform going all the way over to the north platform stairs.
So interesting. Mr. Nightmare opting to use iron sights. But, yeah. Iron sights. Interesting.
I like watching these two come up the stairs, man. They're covering each other's angles.
Well, it's nice to see Cats and Hats a bit more spread out this time around on the approach. Interesting decision having, them split up like that. They kind of ultimately end up on the same location. It just happened to be.
Yeah, and team kills are gonna come out. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look back at your own team.
Oh no, guys,
Oh,
no.
man. It's gonna be a massacre.
Check your tablets.
Really, they only have to deal with quick pleas, and then they can kind of just suppress the corners at the objective, or even just kind of creep up on them. If they get a nice suppressed kill on the quick pleas.
Yeah. Quick Please is in a really great spot, though. I don't know if they can pull that off. They're so focused on their own team right now. Like the barrels are focused on each other. On Cats and Hats side.
All right, Platty's about to walk in there. Shooter's not going to see him. Shooter's walking across the line of fire.
Oh, no.
Quick, please.
Wow.
Sees. Wait, did he see both of them?
He chose not to engage. I don't know if there was a reason for that, or he sees Platty though. He's taking the shot. Platty goes down. Now Shooter is looking for Quick Please.
Oh, Quick Please makes it to the other side, but Shooter finds him. Now a problem that Shooter has is he's trapped. He has to go up the right side platform to get out of here. I hate this spot.
I hate this spot too so much. Like, there's no way to get out of this little pit. maybe the shield can distract them so Shooter can actually get off the rails.
I mean, realistically, they could cap. Skater's gonna kill himself with that. That Molotov still in his hand. Oh, the frag, the frag. Oh, that's a flash.
Oh, flash.
Ooh, I was concerned.
Right?
I was concerned. Oh.
Interesting. I don't know if I would have
That's
thrown
a
it right
frag.
there.
Nope, also a flash. Come on, someone throw something that goes boom. That, what is that? What is that? That's a frag. That's a friendly frag.
Grenade in his own team.
Shooter gets 2.
Oh, man.
Nightmare just needs to watch that cross corner. He finds him.
Oh, man. I think Cat's my cap.
Yeah, Shooter needs to call for... Oh, he moved out of his spot. Oh, and the kill comes out. Mr. Nightmare gets another one. That friendly frag, though, man, dropped right on top. Oh.
Dude, they were so on the cusp of capping if that grenade didn't take out their friend.
I heard him call frag, and I was like, what do you mean? And then I saw it, and I was like, oh, no.
Well, I saw the kill feed, too, and I was like, I thought...
It would have been good, too. It just hit this, it hit right here above the exit sign, and like if it had gone into the turnstiles, it would have been fine.
It bounced off the exit sign. Hilarious. Like, what are the odds? I don't know. I have so many problems throwing grenades with an index. Like, sometimes they go exactly where I want them, and then sometimes it's like my pinky is still holding the grenade or something when I release it, or I intend to release it, and it kind of like goes backwards or at my feet, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. I don't really take explosives anymore. It's just not safe.
You'd rather just shoot them.
Yep, yep. Shoot him. Hit him from a distance. But we know Peacekeepers has at least one shield player, so, I mean, they don't need a cap. They could just push the north stairs semi-aggressively, right? They could kind of sit up there at the top with the shield and shoot over it and just force the cats to keep rotating to, like, watch that side and just get the easy picks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm nervous for Cats and Hats. I really want to see them stay in this series. So far, they're mounting a good comeback against Peacekeepers. 2 unanswered points so far, but this is a pretty. This can be an easy objective to defend if you play your cards right, and you know the attackers go all in on the north stairs or something. Looks like Shooter is going to throw C4 somewhere. He's looking for something on camera 2 right now.
Guitar has got one on the backside of the sign on the south approach, or the platform approach.
Interesting.
So they've got both of them covered with C4. If Peacekeepers don't use some check nades, then they might have a problem. But
Wow, interesting.
Shooter's been a little premature with his explosions.
Yeah, he has. I hope he goes and watches our cast and then sees just how bad it was.
Just if you want to pull the trigger, just wait like 15 seconds and just adjust all your timing by that, and you're good.
True.
Cartman does have a frag. No, he's got a flash prepped in his hand. But he has no shooter backing him up.
Ooh. So he's the distraction.
Quick Please finds Mr. Nightmare on the... Ooh, he was behind him, too. Cats had a nice flank, and they just couldn't commit. Nutella is upstairs in the overpass, coming down the stairs now. Maybe he will get a flank.
It's an interesting approach, though, coming out of Peacekeepers. They kind of went all in on the south approach, and it seems to be paying off for them.
Nutella does find Quick Please, but Devil Sam finds Guitar. I don't know where to watch. Platy finds Devil Sam. Tella finds
Tella
Nardu.
found- Wow, man, it's just
This is chaos.
it's chaos.
It is absolute chaos. All right, I got a Peacekeeper on my screen. Skater 0 over here by the platform objective area.
Ooh, Evil Cartman might get destroyed by C4, but I don't know if it's got quite the right angle. The wall might block it. Oh, there it is.
Oh! I missed it. Natella, what are you looking at? These are all teammates. Why are you all running towards it?
Now it's just poor Skater all by himself over here, and it looks like Cats are gonna be they're gonna hold on. Can't speak too soon though. It's, you know, anything's possible, but it's looking like Cats and Hats will bring it back to a 3-3 match point.
Well, and the next objective is the Chinatown objective. That's the only one that's left, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Skater? What are you gonna do?
Definitely one of the more easy objectives to defend in the plaza upstairs.
Skater also keeping good track of his time. I just saw him check his watch, so he knows how much time is left, which is not something you see rookies do very often.
Pro tip, you can flip your watch to be on the bottom of your wrist in the settings. So if you don't want to take your gun off your hand and check your watch, you can do that.
Bottom right is even better.
Bottom right? Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even
You just
think
look
about
down.
that.
You don't even have to, like,
Yeah.
it's the best.
It's funny because I wear watches on my left hand. I didn't even think of doing that in the game. But yeah, you're totally right. It's an even better pro tip.
Oh, that's why SMC is higher. We've
Oh,
got
you
we've got the
check
watches
your
on the
watches.
inside.
Yeah. I gotta
just-
go have a team meeting with Mayhem, make sure all their watches are on the right hand now.
You just go faster that way. It's like painting your car red. It adds horsepower. I mean, Skater can probably get this pick on the Platy. I don't know. The angle's pretty tight. If he stands up, he can probably see over the turnstile, but
I'm just worried that Shooter is gonna flank him, but he seems to be pretty far away. But it's only a matter of time before Skater does find Platy like you predicted. Now I think Shooter's gonna come down and flank Skater.
where is he? Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's going to get a good flank.
Looks like Skater's kind of looking for it. Nope, he doesn't quite see it.
Oh, Shooter doesn't see him.
Oh man, how does he not see him?
Oh, Shooter took him from the body.
Oh man, this is intense.
He has no idea where he's getting shot at from. There we go. Shooter finds Skater. Woo. A firefight.
Wow, man, that was close. Too close.
Overtime. 3-3. Map number 2. If Cats take it, they go on to map 3. If Peacekeepers take it, they still go on to map 3, but they already won.
You have a you have a nice spread of kills across Peacekeepers, but Cats and Hats, it's a bit more concentrated. Platy was recently joining though, so can't hold that against Platy.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, you're right.
We can do whatever we want. Now, for the defense on this one, though, I mean, there's pretty common spots, but I wonder if Peacekeepers are going to use them, or if they're going to get... They've been pretty good about staying on the objective and having their, defense discipline. I don't think I've even seen a flank come out from them at all.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, right? Cats and Hats like to travel bunched up really tight. So if Peacekeepers happen to place a good C4 somewhere on one of those approaches, I mean, they only need a C4 or 2 of the 3 approaches. So I wonder if that's going to become a problem for Cats and Hats.
You play and cover as much as you can.
We're hopping into round 7, map 2. Series decider right here.
I'm looking for C4. Okay, we got one C4.
Just one.
Just one.
You gotta get an angle. You gotta get an angle on objective.
You know what concerns me more is that 2 of them are not wearing night vision.
Yeah, you know, it's really important. Oh, that was a totally wasted C4, unfortunately.
Where did it go?
Camera 2.
That might still get someone. It's got a pretty big radius, man.
I know it does, but it's really high up. Like that.
The higher the
elevation.
better, baby.
The elevation makes it really hard because people don't really go towards the tree. I know I stick to the corner where the electrical box is.
Well, it'll only catch one if it catches anybody, because Guitar is the only one coming up that way.
Meanwhile, Cats and Hats over here are about to run into Skater on camera 2.
That is
And-
not looking good.
No. Oh, Shooter confirms his own team.
Yeah, I didn't think he had much of a choice at that point. He had to shoot through the body. That frag does not catch him. Now they're standing on top of each other, stacked once again. They're just shooting this dead body, this poor dead body. Skater takes down Mr. Nightmare, but Shooter takes him down. Oh, Nardu does get Guitar with the C4.
Just like that, Cats and Hats are down to one remaining member.
There's
What
only
happened?
2 members of Peacekeepers up, though.
This was a quick bloodbath.
I was so focused on watching that firefight that everyone else just died, and it just happened. I don't care. I don't care about that.
Now Shooter just needs to take out Nardu since Quick Please is pretty far away from the objective. So theoretically possible for Shooter to get a cap if he takes out Nardu, but
Going on a little scavenger hunt here. Ooh, oh no,
Oh,
no.
No,
Someone's gonna
Shooter.
die to themselves. This is gonna be a suicide right here. Right there. Oh, whew.
oh,
Oh my god, my heart's racing. Whew.
all right. He just denied access, so I guess that's good. I don't know.
I'm not really sure what.
What? But now he's watching the corner he just denied access to. So Shooter, what's the plan here? What's going through your mind? I wish we could jump into the headset and hear all their internal thoughts.
Smoke. Facing the wrong way. Probably not as helpful as he had hoped for.
Don't you hate that when it rolls and points the wrong way?
Come on, Shooter.
I don't know why he would throw a smoke and then peek the corner that he threw the smoke on. Seems really dangerous, but...
Free fires the corner.
Oh,
Oh, he gets a kill.
he
Quick,
finds
please.
Quick.
Oh, there was blood, but Nardu.
Man, what a match.
What a way to end it. Nardu taking it. And taking the point for the Peacekeepers, taking the map, taking the series, all the things, taking them all.
Cats and the Hats certainly put up a good fight on that second map. They started to do things they started to execute things a bit better than they were, especially on Cargo. But yeah, in the end though, didn't even matter.
Okay, music quotes. We're hopping into Suburbia for the third map.
Called it. I had a feeling it would be Suburbia. Yeah, it's so tragic. I mean, Cats and Hats were able to hold on map 2, and they put up a really good defense and offense on those last few rounds. But man, they just couldn't quite seal the deal, unfortunately. And that will be another loss for Cats and Hats. Peacekeepers getting a good, strong win, though, overall for the series. And, I mean, Peacekeepers definitely earned it.
Yeah, and on this map, I don't know who to give it to, right? I don't... Peacekeepers just seem like... It's confusing looking at their stats. They act, they look, they play, they sound like a high-level team. But according to their stats, they're bronze silver.
You know, I just see that as room for improvement. Like, they're doing really good. They don't have it quite dialed in just yet, but they're learning and they're getting better for every match that they play.
I mean, I don't think I've seen any actual, like, massive oversights from Peacekeepers, right? They haven't let... Did they let a cap happen? I don't know.
No, I don't think they did. It was them who capped.
Yeah, so they haven't let any caps happen. They haven't left the objective open. They've had good communication the whole time. Yeah. I'm definitely seeing them climbing the ranks this season.
Like a long face of an afro. Look like a Gumby.
And let's hop into map number 3, round number 1. Not seeing any pre-fire coming out here.
That's always refreshing to see on Suburbia.
These defensive positions here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about them.
Devil and Skater, though. I mean, if Platty looks through the hedges to see them. So, oh man, another premature C4.
Yeah, these spots. I mean, they could play off really big, or they could all die really advanced off of the objective. I mean, Platty and Devil Sam are right on top of each other on these bushes.
How Platty doesn't hear him is just mind-blowing to me.
I'd love to see a knife kill. Just like reach up with the knife through the hedge and just be like, stab.
That would be so funny.
Shooter gets Nardu, but Quick Please is right there, trying to find him. I mean, these guys are all playing. There's Platty with the kill on a Devil Sam, but I'm looking at the wrong spot. Quick Please finds Shooter in the head. Platty and Skater Zero trying to find each other. Platty pop smoke and run.
Skater's gotta be careful because he's gonna have to reload. Uh-oh.
Okay, this is all blind fire at this point. They're just trying to find each other through the bushes.
He got rid of the smoke. Good job.
Oh, that's a risky run right there.
Oh, Skater's not even ready for it, though. Or is he?
Trade happens. Platty is still up. Down but not out.
Nintello's gonna go for a revive. Meanwhile, looks like someone is flanking on the south side, or the west side. Sorry, Evil Cartman with the shield, slowly making his way towards Mr. Nightmare.
Here goes Nutella for the res. Guitar's in a pretty decent spot here, but he is rocking an iron sight bolt action with the suppressor.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Pistol
Mr.
shots.
Nightmare has a G3 with a suppressor and just iron sights.
Just shoot
You know,
through
there's
the
really-
fence.
Yeah, they took a while to shoot through the fence there. You know, there's really no need for unless you're flanking. But if no one's flanking, there's really no need.
Nutella's flanking now. He finds one. He finds Quick Please on the back. And now Evil Cartman is kind of pinched. He didn't get the res though, or did he?
Right?
I can't tell. No, he didn't. He just
said
left
he
him
was
there.
going to. He just left. He checked his tablet and everything. Poor Platty. If I was Platty, I would be calling for help.
Oh, but Nutella finds Evil Cartman in the foot.
There's that suppressed sniper.
Cats and Hats taking the first point on map number 3. Maybe feeling a little bit looser, little warmed up.
Yeah, say what you will about the sounds in this game, you gotta love the suppressed sniper rifle sound. It's just the sickest.
I don't know.
I think it sounds pretty sick.
I feel like it's over suppressed. That's a pretty big bullet. It would probably not sound that quiet.
It's a big bullet, but it's a long barrel, So it could.
Let's see if Cats can bring it back and take all 4 points on map number 3. Kind of minimize that MMR hit. I mean, right now it's 8-5, so the scoreline's not that far off.
But it's just getting started, so we'll see.
Oh, we shall see.
I have a feeling, Peacekeepers might be able to mount a strong defense and then come back guns blazing as Marsoc and maybe get a cap under their belt. If they can, that'll be devastating for Cats and Hats.
What's really devastating is that we're hopping into round 2 on the 3rd map, and the night's almost over. I mean, there's only so many more rounds left.
I am really looking forward to the middle house objective. I always enjoy watching teams duke it out for the middle house.
C4 is about to get yeeted. Oh, that's bad. We both had the same reaction right here on the fence. Although, you know what? You might not see it. Sometimes you get that tunnel vision.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I would probably see it as Marsoc.
The approach looking strong on the west side. They've got 2 going that way, 2 in middle house, and 1 on the east pushing up these sandbags. And he's going to have to deal with Skater. And Quick, please. I don't know. And Devil Sam. And he's got 3 guys he's going to have to deal with over here. He's going to check this porch. He's not going to see him. Oh, he does see him. He finds the kill. Devil Sam goes down, but Skater refrags and finds Platty. Hopping over to Shooter and Guitar over here. Shooter has made it across the North Street with no smokes. Doesn't look like anyone's actually seen him, so he's in a very good position.
Yeah, Shooter and Guitar are like in scary good positions, although Guitar is held back by the fact that he has a musket with a suppressor on it. So I'm not too worried about the damage Guitar will do, but Shooter, on the other hand, will definitely do something. Oh, no.
Oh, a team down, but he gets him back up. Shooter's now on the run behind the buildings.
Took me a second
to stay quiet.
Yeah, it took me a second to process what happened because Guitar shot right when it happened.
Shooter's gonna find one here. Finds the backside of Nardu. Finds Evil Cartman.
I got 2 down.
Ooh, Quick, please.
Doesn't know he's here. Ooh, with the grenade! Ooh,
And he
ooh.
blows a C4 for good measure.
Yeah, I know of at least 3 enemies down total.
Ooh, that sniper missed that shot. Quick Please is now going for the rotation around Shooter's side. Shooter's gonna go meet him. Who's gonna find who first? Ooh, quick please with a headshot. Find Shooter. Nightmare's trying to find somebody.
Yeah, Nightmare's trying to pick it up, but you know he's probably having some difficulties aiming with those irons.
Tara should see him. Oh no. This is a terrible weapon. Quick please takes down Guitar, but Nightmare takes down Skater, and the objective is open.
And he's going to flank.
Oh, this
Leaving
is
the
Cap City. Come on,
objective.
go for it.
Oh no, he just confirmed. So now I think he knows where
Get to
he
the north
is.
side and just kind of sit and wait.
Yeah.
Oh no, get behind something. Oh, he misses him on the scan.
That was tight. That was really close.
Ringing around the
Almost
building
saw.
here.
Uh-oh.
Nightmare has no idea where he's at. This is not going to end well for Nightmare.
It's over.
Easy.
Quick, please, is about
Easy
to see
kill.
him.
Man, such good positioning.
Man. If only Nightmare was a bit more proactive on a cap, you know? Like,
I don't know. I think that the sniper not catching him at the white car was the bigger issue.
yeah,
You got
absolutely.
one shot off. I mean, he was fumbling for the reload when he got killed. It just doesn't seem effective to me. Like, even on a long-range map, I would opt for a semi-auto sniper if I was going to pick anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's one of the things is about these like teams at the lower divisions. It's like they have some really interesting loadouts, and I think that just loadouts alone is one of the things that hold them back from climbing the ranks. I think if you had a team captain that's more assertive on loadouts, things like that wouldn't happen, but I can also see why people don't want to do that, because then that kind of like impacts people's fun in the game, you know, so to speak. But
It's like how
guys-
Beefy set himself on fire twice, and then we told him no more Molotov. Like,
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's better for everyone.
you just have to learn from your mistakes and at some point implement some change. Like at some point you realize this isn't working for me or the team. You kind of like reevaluate your loadout. Loadouts are so crucial in this game. That's why they're pretty much, you got standard loadouts for the most part across the top tier teams.
Popping in to round number 3. Now, if we take a look at the scoreboard here, Quick Please is carrying Peacekeepers with 6-1.
Wowzers. I'm interested to see how Cats and Hats decide to defend this objective, because this is a sneaky one I mean, you can get capped on from under your nose on this objective if you aren't careful.
There's a little bit of pre-fire. Ooh, that was a C4 yeeted over to camera 1
Oh,
from Shooter. A nice little spot. I mean, if you kind of get into a firefight with the guy at APC and he takes cover, you just blow him up.
yeah, you won't see that. Even though it's half on the sidewalk, you're not going to notice that in the moment.
I don't notice C4 most times. Just kill the guy that's holding the clacker. That's how you do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's always funny when a friendly will like rummage through a corpse of a friend with the clacker, and then they blow it up, and then they kill themselves because they didn't realize the C4 was still on them. You know, I've seen it. It's pretty funny.
Oh, we always grab the clacker and blow it if we find one. Devil Sam and
Yeah.
Mr. Nightmare. Danger close to each other. Devil Sam finds guitar. Mr. Nightmare does not find the kill onto him. Nutella is downstairs.
Nutella with his classic AKM build. Oh.
Shots in the back from Nardu on the Devil Sand, but he does find Nutella.
My bad.
Yeah, you know, that's the rough part of Nutella's position is you end up shooting the invisible hitbox of the armoire or the dresser there in the doorway.
Some shots ringing out from Shooter over towards the playground, trying to find Quick Please. A trade in the center house. The center house is now clear.
The guy above.
Yeah.
Shooter's looking for the kill. He misses the kill as he goes. Oh, he finds him! Wow, I don't know how he found him. Platty finds Nardu. Quick Please finds Platty. And now it's all up to Shooter.
Who doesn't realize he's alone. Nice ducking by Shooter McEvans.
And a refrag onto Quick Please.
Who is he talking to?
If there's another Peacekeeper up.
No, Cat's Shooter is just talking to himself. He doesn't realize that he's alone.
Shooter finds Skater. Now it's all up to Evil Cartman. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a headshot. Wow. Evil Cartman.
Man. That was quite a spree he was starting to go on. Shooter. He almost got what, 3 of them? What did he get? Shooter
1,
McEvans.
2, 3. He got
6
at least
kills.
3 there.
Yeah. It'd be so great if we could pull up the kill feed and scroll up on it.
What does the caster screen say? Nope, that doesn't show it.
Boo.
Our little known caster screen.
Wait, you have a screen?
Yeah, if you hit spacebar, there's a button for caster screen. It was
but it's like points.
supposed to be a second monitor, apparently. Was what it was explained to me way back in the day. It was supposed to, yeah, I don't know. It was supposed to pull up on the second monitor so you could have the whole map up and the scores and everything while you were doing the free cam.
That makes sense.
But I do agree, like having the ability to pull up the score feed would be cool. Being able to like go scroll back through it.
Yeah, because sometimes it goes away too quickly. There's just so much that happens that you can't understand what just happened. It's usually like an issue on cargo, though. Not really such a big deal in the other maps. But man, yeah, that approach by Peacekeepers was looking pretty solid. I mean, Cats put up a surprisingly good defense considering their wild positioning that they chose to run with. But it almost paid off for them.
Yeah, I don't really know why Shooter was going the way he was going at the very end there. He was crossing towards burning.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I thought maybe he was getting antsy and wanted to check the other side of the tank, but there would have been a much safer route for that.
I mean, spur of the moment, you know, sometimes you forget about routes. But
Oh,
I
for
agree.
sure. It's the devil you know versus the devil you don't, right? So he kind of went into a exposed area that he didn't know, like he didn't have any real tangible information on, and then he got headshotted for it. So he got punished for that flank.
Round number 4, map number 3.
You get over there and you shake those ass cheeks like no tomorrow. Yo, what's the time I'm supposed to blow?
I don't think that's what?
45 or 48?
Interesting. So Nardu's telling Quick Please to detonate C4 50 seconds into the round. I don't know what that's going to accomplish. Oh, he threw it.
Did he make it out the back door?
Oh, yeah. It's right here.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, it can go off.
I would never see that.
Yeah, that's impressive. Evil Cartman finds one under the APC.
Wow, what a shot. Nutella headshotted Guitar in the carport. So not quite a trade, but it is 4-4 for each team. Oh, Guitar's still alive. Who was it that... See, this is why I need the kill feed to scroll up so I can see...
Oh, that C4 worked. Nutella goes down.
Wow. Quick Please has to act quick, though, to confirm it. Otherwise, Nutella's just going to get revived.
Mr. Nightmare is walking right up where his buddy just died. All right, the lemming effect is back in season, guys. My friend just died at this corner. Should I peek it? Yep.
Yeah, why not? Why not? What could go wrong?
They're never going to expect two people here, right? They kill someone and they rotate. Skater finds Guitar with another... Man, these guys are getting headshots more than I see on top teams. Some long throws from Shooter. Fragging the backside of the tank. Actually, a pretty decent frag to clear out that defender if there was one there. But he is the last man standing. He's trying to scavenge stuff off of his buddy's dead body. Smoke's coming out. A little bit of a distraction. Trying to confuse the enemy. Really needs to go for the res onto Nutella, but he goes down.
Yeah, I knew that window shooter was going to find him. I'm shocked that they didn't go for a revive sooner with Nutella. That would have been super helpful for them. But Peacekeepers looking good on Suburbia. They take the map so far 3-1. Will Cats and Hats come crawling back like they did in Subway? I don't know, but so far it's really not looking good. However, it is my favorite objective. We are at Middle House now.
Oh, buddy. Middle House. Cats and Hats on defense.
I hope they put up a really good fight on this one. I hope they don't do any silly positions and end up getting just toasted on this one.
I mean, you could hang a couple of guys out in the wind and like
Sure.
just call what you hear from center and let them do all the killing. But if one of the, all right, if I see a sniper rifle on this objective, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I'm gonna be so triggered.
There is zero reason to take a sniper rifle on this objective. A shotgun. Take a shotgun.
Yeah. At least bring a semi-sniper, semi-auto of some sort.
You can get a
If
fully auto
anything.
sniper. Take that gun. Take a G3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, just take a shotgun.
But a shotgun would be pretty impressive. You know, guarding the stairs with a shotgun's a pretty strong play.
Yeah, it really is.
Round number 5. Here we go.
Stay to the left when you walk out of here.
Cats and Hats worried about a little bit of pre-fire because Peacekeepers have done that before. Does Shooter have a C4 on him? He does. He's going to lob it up over the carport. Ooh, a nice little throw into the backyard.
Wow.
Nutella finds one. Oh, but he goes for the confirm and misses. And Evil Cartman takes him out. Evil Cartman gets the res on to Skater. Nardu takes down Platty. Devil Sam now coming up the front steps.
This is already looking so bad for Cats and Hats. 2 against 4 Marsoc.
Nightmare finds Nardu.
Devil Sam's razor focus on Nightmare now.
Yeah, if he backs up a little bit too much, he goes down. Now Shooter needs to get the res, but he can't leave the stairs. Oh, and that line. Wow. Peacekeepers take all 3 maps. 4 points each. Final score 12-5. Peacekeeper is going up in that MMR. And Cats and Hats finally getting their 3rd match in and gonna have their rank, so we'll see where they end up after this match as well. But I think they've got a couple of new players. I mean, their team did kind of go through some restructuring, so I don't know how much time they've got in as a team either. But yeah.
Ooh, Cats and Hats?
Yeah, Cats and Hats.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think the only thing really holding Cats and Hats back is just their strange loadouts that they were playing with. They weren't quite, like, I don't know, tactically efficient. I don't know if that's the word I'm really looking for, but their damage potential was just kind of being held back by those loadouts.
They've got a low DPS for you gamer nerds that, you know.
Exactly.
Well, I think that's it for us. Let me take a look at the schedule and see when the next couple of casts are. I know I picked up like 5 casts this weekend, so.
I know, I saw your name all over the list.
We've got a cast tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern. Big Red 1 versus Supernatural. TFH and Xandria are going to pick that one up. And then after that, Friday night, 9:45, we've got Fireteam Alpha versus Blaze with Nightfire and Wookie. And that's it until Saturday, and you guys can read the rest of the things because there's lots of matches this weekend. So take a look at the website and figure out what you want to watch, what you want to come around and hang out for. I'll be casting, Nightfire's casting, TFH, Snoop, Xandria, yeah, everyone's casting this weekend. Noman's got one. Vivian's got one. Yeah. It's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a fun weekend.
Knight put himself as a co-caster on one of mine. Oh, no, I got to deal with Nightfire.
He said that he's willing to switch it out with somebody, so maybe I will switch out with him.
I like casting with Knight. He's fun.
I do too. He is fun.
Well, that is it for tonight. Final score, once again, 12-5. Peacekeepers looking pretty hot. I'm going to pick up a couple more of their games this season, hopefully, and see how they improve as they climb and play higher ranked teams. Now that they've got their 3, they had their 3 matches in, so now they're getting matched with, you know, where they should be on the MMR. I'm looking to see how they climb up those ranks.
No kidding. I'm really looking forward to seeing some games from them. Hopefully they get casted more often. I'll definitely try to co-cast a few of those if they are available. But man, like, I've got my eye on Peacekeepers. I think they're going to be climbing the ranks pretty steadily. I mean, they took such a commanding victory over Cats and Hats this series, so I'm looking forward to more games from them.
Yep, and that's it for us at the casting desk. We will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.